Looks like these slack-ass devs over at Big Games have finally started working again, since we can see in the bottom right hand corner that there is going to be an update in about 24 hours, which is quite nice. We haven't had one in like 2 weeks, and the ones before that have been pretty dead. There hasn't been much content, much to really be doing, or I guess it was kind of a normal update for Big Games, but the RNG event kind of stuffed it up, kind of put our expectations up a bit. Speaking of RNG, we do have leaks on the RNG game, the new RNG game. I'm not sure if it will be coming out when this update drops. I doubt it. It could, but I don't think so, honestly. I reckon they'll give it another week or two, but who knows, anything's possible. But the game's not even out yet, so we're not talking about that. We're not even talking about really the leaks of what's happening next update. It is going to be another void world. It's just going to be an elemental world. There might be a new exclusive egg coming out, replacing the sad egg, and they might be doing a collab with Pokemon. People are sort of speculating that, but I don't think that's going to happen, since I feel like they would kind of leak a bit more if that was going to happen. But there still is 1 day, so who knows, maybe new leaks come out, maybe they do a sort of collab with Pokemon, but we'll see. Other than that, I'll just be talking about what we should be doing before the update to kind of prepare for it, invest, make some profit, and yeah, just really prepare for it. Alright, so for a start, we should be grinding ranks. If you guys aren't already max rank like me, then you should definitely be grinding rank. As you can see, I'm only rank 19. You do end up getting your last enchant at rank 20, so do make sure that you are getting to at least rank 20, and you also get those extra hype eggs. So for every rank that you are, you get 1 hype egg, which is quite nice, since I think they're about 400 wrap. I'm not too sure, I don't have any in my inventory to check, but I think it's about 400k, maybe 500k. They could be less. I think they're less when the update drops, because everyone's selling them, and then you can quick sell them for like 350k, I'm pretty sure. So but maybe you just want to open them. Maybe you're a gambler or something. But it's free stuff. The more free stuff, the better. So do make sure that you are grinding the rank. Other than that, you guys should be grinding is the masteries. There are a few useless ones in here, like the digging and the fishing, and the gifts and keys is more of just like it's a specific mastery. You may need it, you may not need it, depends on what you're doing. You probably won't need it. Not many people open keys that much, and not many people really open, I guess you do, but I wouldn't stress about the gifts mastery unless you're doing a big sort of opener. If you kind of just play the game, don't worry about it. You'll kind of work it up just by opening your bundles and stuff. Don't pour your gems into it unless you guys are going to be doing like I said, opening a ton of gifts, buying a ton of gifts, opening them. The main masteries you do want is fruits and breakables, and probably enchants as well. Enchants is quite nice, since you do get 25% power on those normal enchants. So say this treasure hunter, it'll be increased. You'll get an extra 12.5% breakable drops chance. Unless you have 2, then it'll be increased even more, which is quite nice. So make sure that you do get the enchants mastery up. Potions isn't that important. You don't really, I guess you get duration, but I wouldn't stress about it. It's not as important as enchants. Enchants is definitely over potions. Breakables is pretty good as well. If you guys are hatchers too, pets is good, since you do get chance to hatch rainbow and gold pets. And then also if you're kind of combining them and maybe doing daycare and stuff, you do get, pets is quite nice to have. It's just convenient. It is very hard to get though, very grindy. I got mine for free when we got the free level 99 mastery. Definitely use it on the pets if you still have it. If you don't, and you don't have level 99 pets, tough luck. It's going to take ages for you guys to get that pets mastery. It takes tons of diamonds, ages and ages and ages. Mine was like level 50 before. But yeah, the eggs mastery is quite good as well. If you guys are going to be hatching, you just get sort of cheaper eggs, you get more eggs, and then a 50% hatch animation speed, which just means that it opens quicker. So kind of like more hatches, I guess. And then you do get the chance to hatch more rainbow pets and stuff like that, which is quite nice, and cheaper eggs. The economy mastery is kind of it just gives you like free extra items, I guess. Like you get the coins for free. Some of the merchant prices are cheaper. That one's really good if they do come out with a new one. I think in the RNG world they had one, so it was good to have that merchant mastery. That's how I got mine level 99, but just AFKing that. You do get like extra restock speed and stuff like that. So the merchants is quite nice to have. Other than that, the superior chests kind of just, you kind of get them. You can't grind for them unless you have the enchant. You'll just get this one as you're doing the breakables or as you're just AFKing areas and stuff like that, because the superior chests drop that way. Alright, well, other than that, we'll get into the investing sort of side. The first thing you guys should be investing in, or the cheapest I should say, is these gifts, the colour and the graffiti gift. These things are going for about 50 to 75k, the graffiti gift being the 75k one and the colour gift being the 50k one. These things are relatively cheap, so you'll be buying up a ton, and these things are a very good investment because it's going to be very hard for them to go down. There's going to be less and less over time, so it automatically drives the price up. I doubt these things will get nerfed, really, so it's going to be very, very hard for these things to go down. It happened to the good and evil gifts. Those things skyrocketed in price. They didn't go like insane, like they did go pretty well, but nothing like a 50x multiplier, but it is still good. Like, still good profit, especially if you're putting a ton into them. I'm going to be holding on to mine. I might even buy some more up. As you guys can see, I'm a bit poor at the moment. I'm going to have to sell some things to try and get a few more of these gifts and stuff like that. But do make sure that you are grabbing some of these, since it is basically just free gems. Everything I talk about here is going to be sort of very, very, very safe investments. For the next things, we're going to head over to the exclusive shop, and it's right here, the sad egg. Now, there was a leak about a soul egg. Now, I'm not sure if you guys do want to risk it or not, but definitely pick up some of these sad eggs. These exclusive eggs, when they are taken out of the shop, they do skyrocket in price. I'm not sure if I would invest in them. Personally, I think they'll leave this one in for another week, so I'm not going to invest in any of these eggs. I'm actually just going to leave them. I reckon people will think that, hey, we're getting a new exclusive egg, but then they actually won't release one, so I'm just going to wait until after the update. You're not missing out on too much, don't worry. Definitely just go for the gifts instead. If you are too poor to invest in these sad eggs and you want to invest in them anyways, go for these sad exclusives. They are pretty cheap, starting from 3 million, so very affordable even for free to play players. You can still kind of invest in these things. If you don't want to invest in any of these things but you still want to invest in exclusives, there are these exclusive hoverboards. Grab the shiny ones, don't grab the base ones. Even if it's just thrown up here, the shiny ones are always the best. They do get like sort of like a higher multiplier on them, if you want to call it that, like a return on investment, I guess you should say. Definitely go for those hoverboards, the shiny hoverboards that is. And there also is these booths. Speaking of booths, those ones are kind of expensive. They're like, the cheapest one is 11 million. But if we come up here, these art booths and art hoverboards are relatively cheap. I'm not sure if these things will go down. Honestly, I reckon they'll kind of just stay the same. I don't think this is a good investment, but you can invest in them. They won't be back in the game, So it is, maybe just collect them, maybe grab one of each and just hold on to them, just to have one or something. But speaking of the colour sort of things, definitely pick up some of these huges if you can. These things will go up. It's going to be very hard for them to go down, so definitely grab probably the graffiti pack ones. I wouldn't recommend getting the leaderboard ones because the leaderboard ones are given out on the update day, I believe, so it kind of they won't really skyrocket in price. They'll, I reckon you guys do just grab these graffiti pack ones. I reckon they will go up. Even the active one in the color world, maybe grab that one too. And if you guys are super rich or rich enough, maybe give this Diamond Gift Hunter a go. I'm not sure if they will remove it or not. It's been in here for a while, but you know what big games is like with leaving random exclusives in the shop and not replacing them. This thing could be in here for another few weeks, so it is a bit of a risky investment. I'm not sure if you guys would invest in this. I'm not going to. Let me know if you guys would in the comments below. But other than that, that might be it for the video. I will be doing some sort of giveaway down in the comments if we can reach like 15 likes or something like that. Actually, I'll just do one. I'll give away 10 of these cocktail potions. 10 cocktail potions are going to be given away in the comments. So make sure you guys do comment